This might be the most exciting story for me personally this week. Lucasfilm Games is no longer being shackled to EA. So the company is going to be able to work with other developers to make more games revolving around the Lucasfilm IPs, Star Wars being the biggest one, and then we'll talk about the other really big one in a minute. And then they had a bunch of other games in like the 90s, a lot of point-and-click adventure games that were super rad. So a couple of things that came out of this story is that there is an open-world, story-driven Star Wars game in development in collaboration with Ubisoft development studio Massive Entertainment, and that's they make The Division. So that's interesting. Then the biggest news, my absolute favorite fictional character of all time. I named my flipping dog after him. Indiana Jones is coming back. I love Indiana Jones video games. The Infernal Machine, I played it on PC, was amazing. The Fate of Atlantis, the point-and-click adventure game that was, I think, on DOS. I played that back when I was a little kid. Like, that was amazing. Freaking floppy disks. Like, oh my gosh.
What about the Lego Indiana Lego
Those games are kind of boring. I'm like hit or miss on the Legos. I don't like the Lego games where they go like,
yeah.
Like, I only like the ones where they talk. I think Lego games got better with age, and that was like still in like.
Yeah, isn't that most of the early ones where they didn't talk?
Yeah. Yeah, the old ones they didn't talk.
And that was one of the older ones.
Yeah, that was like on the cusp. That might be like one of the last ones they made where they didn't talk. So to just finish up that, it's being made by Bethesda, which is a fantastic developer in my opinion. And the team specifically at Bethesda that's making it is the studio MachineGames, which are known for making the new Wolfenstein games. So we're going to go probably, depending on what era they put indie in,
they could be Nazis.
Probably going to probably be punching Nazis. So MachineGames, they really know how to
They like Nazis.
Fist connect to a Nazi chin. So I'm really, really this is my most anticipated game.
What kind of game? Like, they didn't really say what kind of game it is.
It's gonna be like Emperor's Tomb or I'm sure of it. They didn't say it, but it's gonna be like Emperor's Tomb and Infernal Machine, which is essentially like Uncharted or Tomb Raider. Yeah. Like that's exactly
that's what I figured and assumed, but
they haven't said anything. They just did a little teaser trailer, which I probably am gonna make a video like just letting it play frame by frame because there's something about like ancient stones. Like I'm trying to. I was trying to.
30 seconds long.
Where. Yeah, I know, but then there's like something about like a plane ticket to Rome, and then the compass is facing in a certain direction. Like there's I bet 1 million Easter eggs in that trailer, and I just really want to pick it all apart because I mean you guys can just tell I'm nerding out so hard because I've never been more excited for a video game announcement since maybe Breath of the Wild was the last time I was just like. What? That's happening? So, anyways, that's how I feel about that situation. So, we'll get into the discussion. I know a lot of people are more excited about the Star Wars news because that's an actual relevant, like, IP that people still care about.
Indiana Jones is relevant.
I'm hanging on to the 1989 Last Crusade movie with just dear life. Oh, man, I love that franchise. Okay, anyways. So are you guys excited for Star Wars games to not be EA games anymore?
Oh, my God, yes.
I'm indifferent because, I mean, I know EA is bad, but, like, I don't really play Star Wars games, so...
But here's the thing. My question for I guess, just John. Battlefront 2, Jedi Fallen Order, and Squadrons are good games.
Battlefront 2 is I mean, it was a good game. It was littered with microtransactions at first.
Well, I've only played it. I'm a late adopter on that. I got it like on a Steam sale, and like there's a story campaign, and you can play just like. I was like intimidated because I didn't want to go online right away, but you can play like with a friend online against bots.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh well, this is fun. Like, and it's just like, you know, you do all the different eras. Like, it's a total fan service game. There's also like a horror game built into it where you have to survive the night on.
Oh, that's cool.
Against Ewoks. You run around on Endor, and then like Ewoks can see in the dark and you can't. So you have a flashlight that you run around. You have to try to escape them. Like, it's a pretty full-fledged, fleshed out game.
So the thing about this is they still have an EA project in the works, which is probably Jedi Fallen Order 2, but
okay.
So they could still work with EA. This just really opens them up to working with any studio. So, right. I mean, I'm not a huge like Ubisoft. Like their games they're okay. They're hit or miss a lot. And they also put a lot of...
they can be bloaty.
Yeah, they put a lot of microtransactions in their games. Mm-hmm. And the Division series, who the development team that is working on this, like it's not that great. Like it's a looter shooter that's pretty generic. So I'm hoping this Star Wars game is good.
We'll see. But I had mentioned offline, because I think you were saying something about like, oh, I just want to play with lightsabers, and then my counterpoint was like, I feel like every single Star Wars game you play with a lightsaber, and that I would very much like to see, like, especially with the popularity of the Mandalorian series, like a bounty hunter game.
Yeah,
like there is a game I think called Bounty Hunter on the GameCube.
There is, right? Yeah.
I haven't played it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But there was also that canceled Star Wars game, 1313, I think it was called, which I'm pretty sure...
Yeah, you were saying that. What was that about?
I'm pretty sure that was, like, a Mandalorian game. So, yeah, you could be right. I mean, that would be cool.
I mean, that I feel like would be really ripe for open world, because you go around, you pick up quests, which would be your bounties. Mm-hmm. You complete bounties. You can decide like whether or not you're going to be like an honorable guy or a dishonorable guy. I feel like there's.
I mean, you sold me. I would play that game. That sounds actually a lot cooler than what I was thinking. Very basic lightsaber. Use the Force. Mm-hmm. That's Jedi Fallen Order. That's what that is. So,
which is dope. I started that game last week. Super fun.
Got a next gen patch. I got to check it out.
Yeah, I don't know. Did that apply to just PS5 and Series X, or did PC get any love? Or
I'm not sure. I don't know. It probably already is. It's probably like PC specs now, anyway.
Okay, cool. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a PC gamer now.
Where your PC got blown up by Cyberpunk?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, check my Twitter feed, guys. Cyberpunk killed my PC. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm excited for Star Wars not to be controlled by EA, but like you said, like I don't care if they want to keep making the games that they made that are good.
Yeah.
Like... I mean, Battlefront 1 was terrible because it was, again, littered with microtransactions and just seemed like just a half-baked game. But they put a lot of love into that second one. It's like the same story of, like, No Man's Sky. Came out, sucked, then they fixed it. You know, Battlefront 2 came out, sucked, and they fixed it.
It's free. I mean, you said you have it, but it's free this weekend, or now on Epic Games. So if you don't have it, get it for free.
Oh, interesting. I think I spent like $7 on it or something. That's basically free.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's move on, because I don't want to run out of time here. What would be your dream game to come from this, or what developer do you want to see Lucasfilm Games collaborate with? I'll save mine because I've been talking for a minute.
It'd be cool to get some more like point and click games, because like I haven't played too many LucasArt or Lucasfilm Games, but I played the Grim Fandango, and that was really cool. And that was like a late '90s game, so it would be cool to see like a new game of that series or something.
And I think
it'd be super cool.
The Phil you were talking about before the podcast that kind of do what Telltale was doing, and bring that back. Because those are essentially point and click adventures too. So that genre is kind of dormant right now. There's not many games doing it. So yeah, bring it back.
Totally, and they could bring it back with any of their IPs. The Monkey Island was the really popular one. But they even had point and click adventures like I was saying earlier. Fate of Atlantis is a point and click adventure game from, I don't know what year that came out, 1992 I think. But you could literally do any of them. It would be super cool. I don't think that Bethesda and the Wolfenstein team are making a point and click adventure game.
That would be a shock.
That would be a huge letdown. I would still play the hell out of it though.
I'm not gonna take. I'm trying to think. I mean, Phil, you have the best one.
I have the best answer. Okay, so my best. Apparently, the answer would be that the developer to work with Lucasfilms to collaborate on a game would be Naughty Dog making an Indiana Jones game, because Naughty Dog, as cool as Wolfenstein is, Naughty Dog makes games, at least from my experience playing The Last of Us, they make games that make your soul hurt sometimes. And
I mean,
I would
even like Uncharted's like similar to
Uncharted is Indiana Jones.
Yes, it is exactly Indiana Jones. And they're done with the
Nathan Drake. They're
story.
done.
So, I mean,
I can see. I think you said Crystal Dynamics. They make the Tomb Raider. It's a new Tomb Raiders.
Yeah. That's Square Enix / Crystal Dynamics.
That's essentially that's Indiana Jones
awesome too. But the stories are fine, but like the Last of Us 1 and The Last of Us 2. I haven't beaten Last of Us 2 yet, so no spoilers. But like, just when the characters talk and interact with each other, like I care so much.
They feel like real people.
They do feel like real people. I hang on every word. I love watching the relationships between the people develop and
so like me playing Kingdom Hearts.
I don't feel that I could remain positive and respond to that statement. So I'm just gonna breeze past that. Well, I can't be nice about Kingdom Hearts. I have a lot of feelings about it. I did beat the first one though.
I would love to see Bungie make a Star Wars game. That would be cool.
Oh, that'd be super interesting.
Who
makes awesome space games?
There's not.
I almost want
a ton out there. I don't know. There's not a ton.
343.
No, pass. Or they could get like
Insomniac.
I mean, that'd be fun. Insomniac to make a.
They could do an indie game.
They could do a cool like Jedi game, like more stylistic.
Who made Sunset Overdrive?
Insomniac.
Insomniac, yeah.
That was Insomniac. Okay, yeah. So yeah, something like that. Ooh, or we could get another pod racer game made by the people who make Forza Horizon.
Yeah, no, that's I was thinking, like a racing team making some type of, either like a pod racer game or even we just got Squadron, so I guess that's our Star Wars space battle game.
Yeah, I would love a new. They actually got a sequel for that game that I didn't know about till recently. There's one called probably Racer Revenge or something. That was on the PS2. I didn't even know that.
See that list of games was just crazy with how many.
Oh, it's
Star
insane.
Wars.
I don't even know if I still have it up, but it's an insane list. I don't know where I put it. Oh well. We don't have much time anyway. Anybody else have any other? So Insomniac I love Insomniac. They make great games. CD Projekt Red could make a game.
It'll take 20 years and it'll still be broken.
It'll just be completely broken. id Software could make a game just about Darth Vader, like Anakin just killing all the younglings or something.
Who made Force Unleashed? Was that EA?
I can research squad it.
I don't remember.
Wasn't that, I feel like that was EA, wasn't it?
Yeah, I feel like it was EA. But yeah, those are pretty cool. Or you could do more of a dark side story.
THQ.
Oh. They're still around.
Interesting. Those games were cool. I think my brother beat both of them. I really liked the one. Is his name Kyle Katarn, or is that a different guy?
Yeah, I don't know what his name is.
That's just a character. But there was a game on GameCube, like Jedi Outcast or something.
Oh yeah.
That game was super cool. Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast.
Yeah, I mean they just ported that to the Switch.
Oh, that's right. LucasArts made that. We need a Grogu game. Made by the people who made Viva Pinata. Rare makes a Grogu like collectathon.
Dude, if they made a Grogu game, they would sell so many copies. Like, it doesn't have to be good. Like, you just be trash.
I mean, it's just what they do with Pokemon games.
No!
You just have to make them. JK. So much shade today, and I apologize.
It's supposed to be positive. It's 2021. It's a new year.
I woke up on the wrong side of the couch today.
New year, new us.
New year, new game pack. All right. Well, any final thoughts? Camilo, what's your final thought? I want you to have the final thought for the Lucasfilm story.
It's good that EA doesn't have a grip on Lucasfilm anymore.
Hooray!
Yay!
It's never good when somebody has monopoly on something, because now we're going to get a lot of different creative minds making cool new projects that we all can get excited about in 5 years.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the other stories that were uploaded this week. And let us know how you felt about this story in the comments down below. Thanks again, and we'll catch you in the next one.